right? So in the last session, just we discussed about this for loop. So yes, loops we started. So loops are used to execute the statements multiple times. In shell scripting, we have two types of loops. One is for loop, another one is while loop. If you go to the other programming languages, there we can see the do while loop also. But coming to scripting languages like shell scripting or Python scripting, we don't have the do while loop. We have only for loop and while loop, guys. Fine. So when we will go for this for loop, if you want to execute group of statements for each element present in the given sequence, then we should go for the for loop. See here in the for loop, we are giving some sequence, guys. 1 to 10 we are giving. Means right, 10 times, guys. I know that this loop should execute 10 times. I know these statements should execute 10 times. So then you can go for the for loop. So here we have taken sequence 10, 1 to 10. Right, for each element means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For each element, if you want execute these statements, then we should go for the for loop. Here, what is the sequence? 10 is the sequence. Means 1 to 10 numbers are there. So, if you want execute 10 times, so these statements, then you can go for the for loop, guys. See how you will write the for loop here. See like this. For, so double parenthesis. Inside that we need to write these things. And here do, right? Once it is done, right here you need to give the done, guys. Okay, this is the starting of the loop. This is ending of the loop, guys. So like this, we will write the for loop at here. And we have seen one more example, how to find the even numbers, case. Here we have given the sequence. From that sequence, I want to print only even numbers. Here we have the sequence 1 to 10. Between 1 to 10, what are the even numbers are there? I want to print even numbers. For that, inside the for loop, we can write the if condition like this case. Okay, perfect. So now, right. So after this for loop, next one is what, guys? While loop. Right. While loop, guys. When we will go for this while loop, when you will go for loop, you are clear. So now when you will go for this for while loop, guys, when you will go for this while loop, observe carefully, guys. Observe carefully. If you want execute, so group of statements, this group of statements repeatedly until some condition is false, until some condition is false, then we will go for the while loop. Means what, guys? In the for loop, you know how many number of times these statements should execute. If you know how many number of times that the given statement should execute, then you can go for the for loop. Right, but coming to while loop, we don't know how many number of times the given statement should execute, guys. We don't know that. Right, I don't know when condition will fail. Until failing that condition, I want execute some group of statements repeatedly. Until failing some condition, I want execute some group of statements repeatedly. When that condition will fail, that I don't know. That I don't know. Somewhere that condition will fail. Until that condition is failed, I want execute some group of statements. Then you can go for this while loop. For loop, guys, before writing only, hey man, I have some group of statements 10 times repeatedly. I want to execute those statements. Then go for loop. Go for loop. You know, right? How many number of iterations you want? Then go for loop. While loop is there. I don't know how many number of iterations. I don't know how many number of iterations. I will give one condition. Right? Until that condition is true. Right? I need to execute those group of statements. Whenever that condition is failed, come out. I don't want execute. Then go for the while loop. Okay. So let me write that statement here, guys. Let me write that statement. Why we need to go for the while loop. When we will go for the while loop, guys. See here, if you wanted to, if you wanted to execute, execute group of statements, if you want to execute group of statements repeatedly, right, until some condition is failed, until some condition is failed. Right. So then we should go for or some condition is failed or some condition is false, anything you can take. Some condition is false, then we should go for, right, while loop. Then we should go for while loop, guys. Okay, guys, now I hope you guys are clear. When we will go for loop, when you will go for while loop. In shell scripting, we have two types of loops are available. One is for loop, second one is while loop. So when we will go for the while loop, right, if you want execute group of statements repeatedly for each element present in the given sequence, then we need to go for the for loop. When we will go for for loop, if you want execute group of statements repeatedly until some condition is false, then we should go for while loop. Okay, fine. So now here, let me take this case. Here, let me take the example also for this. Here, I'm going to take the example like this, guys. Observe carefully. Here, directly I will write it here only. So let me connect with my instance, guys. Let me connect with my Linux server. Open git bash. Connect with the Linux server. Git bash. Okay, not this one, right? Instance, not this one, not this server, guys, this VM. We have one more Linux server, this one. Start this. Okay, connect with this. Take the SSH command. Go to here, paste this, enter. Okay, perfect. So we have connected to the Linux machine. Okay, guys. So now here I'm going to write one sh file, guys. Right, I think already we have written a while loop.sh. Okay, no problem. So let me open that file vi while loop.sh. I'm going to open. Right, vi while loop.sh. Okay, fine, perfect, guys. So now here, let me write this. Right, first we need to start with what? Shebang. First we need to start with shebang /bin/bash. Guys, here what I am giving? I am giving the default shell only. Even if you are not specifying this shebang, by default, it will use this shell only to execute our script. But it is right, habituate, write first line as the shebang, guys. Right, habituate this one. Okay. So next, guys. After writing this, here we are going to write our actual script. Here we are going to write the actual script, guys. Right now, what we are going to do here, while loop, right? We are going to practice while loop at here. Okay, observe carefully, guys. See here, just I'm going to take I value as 10, guys. I value 10, I'm taking it here. So now I want to print something like this, case. I want to print something like this. See here, do here what I want to print. Echo, right? Welcome to DevOps classes. Welcome to DevOps classes I want to print here. Welcome to DevOps classes. Okay, see guys. So now here just I am giving done. Just I am giving done guys. Okay, how many number of times you want execute this statement? How many number of times you want execute this statement? That I don't know. Right here, I am going to write one condition. I don't know when that condition will fail. Until failing that condition, I want execute this statement. I am going to write one condition here. I don't know when that condition will fail. Until failing that condition, I want execute this statement guys. Okay, what condition you are going to write? Observe carefully how I am going to write the condition at here. By using while loop, I am going to write the condition here guys. Observe carefully guys. Here what I am going to write. Before do guys. Before do, right, I am going to write like this. While, see guys, observe carefully. Syntaxes are very, very important. And here what I am going to write guys, while loop. Inside the while loop, what we will write? Inside the while loop, what we will write guys? Observe carefully here. Here inside the while, we will write the condition. See here, dollar of I. Dollar of I means what you will get? Whatever the value is stored inside the I, that value you will get it here. Dollar of I means what you will get? Inside this I variable, whatever the value you stored, that value you will get. Means here what you will get? Here you will get 10. Here you will get 10 guys. So is that value, right, is greater than 0 or not? Is greater than 0 or not? We need to check. G stands for greater than equal. G stands for greater than equal guys. Right, inside this I, we have one value. I don't know what is that value. Right, so that value is greater than or equal to 0 or not. Is greater than or equal to 0 or not, we need to check. This is the condition guys. This is the condition. Until this value is greater than or equal to 0, I want execute this statement. Whenever I value is not greater than or equal to 0, then come out from the loop. I don't want to execute this statement guys. Right, how many number of times you want execute this statement? Until, so this value is greater than or equal to 0, I want execute this statement. Whenever this condition is false, whenever this condition is failed, then I want to come out from the loop. I don't want execute this statement. Okay, first time I value is what? 10. 10 is greater than 0 or not? Yes. Then come inside this and execute this statement. Second time, what I want to do? I want to decrease the I value. I want to decrease the I value. How you will decrease the I value? How you will decrease the I value here? Here, first time, I value is greater than or equal to 0. So, right, so I value is 10. 10 is greater than 0. So here it will print that value. So next time what I am doing, I want to decrease the I value. How you will decrease the I value guys? Observe carefully. Observe carefully. Here what I am going to do it here. Here, just here inside this do only. Inside this do block only, I am going to do like this case. Observe carefully. Enter. After printing this line, I want to decrease the I value guys. How you will decrease? I is equal to, see guys, observe carefully. I equal to what I am going to do. Here, I minus 1. Right, here dollar of I means what you will get? 10 you will get. Right, minus 1. Minus 1 means what you will get? 9 you will get it here. Here you are getting 9 guys. Observe carefully here. Guys, here again double parenthesis we need to take. Okay, so now this is the right. See guys, here what we are doing, I value I need to decrease. Here inside initially inside the I 10 is there. So now what I am doing here, dollar of I means what? 10 you will get. Minus 1 means 9 you will get. So now that 9 is stored in inside I variable guys. So now again it will go to here and it will check. 9 is greater than equal to 0 or not? Yes. Again print this statement. After printing this statement, immediately it will go to here and here again it will check guys. Here it will check. What is I value? 9. 9 minus 1 means how much? 8. Now inside I, 8 is storing. Again it will go to here and it will check 8 is greater than or equal to 0 or not? Yes. Then again it will print this statement. After that, it will come to here. And dollar of I means what? 8. 8 minus 1 means how much? 7. 7, right? 7 is stored inside the I. So now again it will go to here and it will check the condition. 7 is greater than 0 or not? Yes. Then print this statement. Again it will come to here. Right? 7 minus 1, 6. 6 is greater than 0 or not? Yes. Again, right? 6 minus 1, 5. 4 minus 5 minus 1, 4. Right? 4 minus 1, 3. 3 minus 1, 2. 2 minus 1, 1. Finally, assume 1 is there. 1 is greater than or equal to 0 or not? Yes. Right. Again, right, it will execute this statement. Next, 1 minus 1, 0. Right. 0 equal to 0 or not? Greater than or equal. 0 equal to 0 or not? Yes. Again, print this statement. So next, guys, here you will get 0 minus 1 means minus 1 you will get. Minus 1 is greater than 0. Minus 1 is greater than 0. No, here it failed. Condition is failed, then it will come out from the loop. Until this condition is failed, until this condition is false, I want execute some group of statements. Then you can go for the while loop. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? Save this one, WQ. Okay, so now here I'm going to run this, guys. Right, while loop. While loop dot sh. Okay, here what it is telling? Permission denied. So now check it once. ls-l. Here while loop dot sh is available. So for this execute permission is not there. chmod, right, u plus x execute permission we are giving to the user. So then here, right, while loop dot sh execute permission we have given here. So now here what I am going to do? Right. Now here, let me run this one, guys. While loop dot s, enter. See, guys, here how many number of times you are getting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times. Equal to, greater than, equal to 0, right? That's why 11 times we are getting. 11 times, 10, 9, 8, 7, right? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Total 11 times you are getting it here. 11 times it is printing it here, guys. Okay, perfect. So now next. Next, guys. Here, next what I want to do in yesterday's session by using for loop, what we have done, guys, right? We have print that even numbers, guys. Yesterday, by using for loop, we have print the even numbers. Now, same thing I want to do by using while loop, guys. Is it possible? Is it possible to print even numbers, guys, by using while loop? Respond, guys. Is it possible or not? Can you able to print the even numbers between 1 to 10 by using while loop, guys? Yes, we can print. How you will print that? I want to print the even numbers, guys. Even numbers. How you will print that, guys? Okay. Observe carefully. Right. Observe carefully, guys. Let me open this file. Okay. So copy this. Put in our notes. Okay, fine. So now one more example I am going to take here. Okay, fine, perfect. So now how to write that? Observe carefully, guys. Same shebang I'm keeping. I value equal to 10 I'm keeping, and that while condition I'm going to keep as it is. Only I'm going to change inside that do, guys. Inside that do block, I'm going to make the changes, guys. Here what I need to change. Observe carefully. Just here, I need to write one condition, guys. Just here, I need to write one condition. See, guys, here what I am going to do, observe carefully. Inside this do block, see, guys, here I'm going to write one if condition. If condition, I'm writing it here. Inside the if condition, we need to write the expression. expression we need to write it here. Right, expression, right, expression dollar of I, right, divisible by 2, divisible by 2, dollar of I divisible by 2. This is my expression, guys. This is my expression, right, equal to 0 or not we need to check. Equal to 0 or not we need to check. If it is equal to 0, then what I want to do here, I want to print that I value, guys. I want to print that I value, guys. Okay. Now here, what you need to do? Here you need to close the if block for that fi. Right. After that, here we need to decrease the I value. How you will do? I equal to, right, dollar of like this. Dollar of like this, we will write it here. Right. Inside this here, what we need to write? Dollar of I minus what? Dollar of I minus 1 you need to write. Have a look into this, guys. Here, first time I value is what? 10. 10, guys. 10 is greater than or equal to 0 or not? Yes. Then it will come inside the do block. Here it will check this condition. And here I value is what? 10. 10 divisible by 2 equal to 0 or not? Yes. Then it will go inside this and it will print that I value is 10. After that, we are decreasing the I value I minus 1, 9. Again, it will check. 9 is greater than or equal to 0 or not? Yes. It will come to here. Here it will check the condition. 9 divisible by 2 equal to 0? No. Then directly it will come to this line. And here it will decrement the value. 9 minus 1, 8. Again it will go to here. And here it will check. 8 is greater than or equal to 0 or not? Yes. Then it will come to here. Here it will check. 8 divisible by 2 equal to 0 or not? Yes. Condition satisfied. Then it will print the I value. After that, it will go to here and it will decrement the I value. Now I value is 7. 7 is greater than or equal to 0 or not? Yes. Then it will come to here. 7 divisible by 2 equal to 0? No. Then directly it will come to here. And here it will decrement the value. 7 minus 1, 6. Right now here, 6 is greater than or equal to 0 or not? Yes. It will check the condition. 6 divisible by 2 equal to 0 or not? Yes. Then it will go to here and it will print the value like this. Till. So like this, till it will go to each and every number, guys, until this condition is failed. Okay. Now let me save this. Okay, run this one. See, guys, here what you are getting? 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Only even numbers you are getting. Only even numbers you are getting at here. Is it clear, guys? How to use the while loop? Is it clear? Perfect. Right. Same here. We can take the infinite loop also, guys. Same here. We have the infinite loop also. Let me copy paste this one in our notes. Okay, perfect. So now here we have one more loop, that is infinite loop, guys. Infinite loop also we have it here. How to write that infinite loop? Simple, guys. Very simple. So now go to our terminal. Okay. So now here same. Here I'm going to take as infinite loop. Infinite loop. Infinite loop I'm taking it here. Okay. Enter. Okay. Insert. Here what we will do, guys? Just, guys, while here I'm taking true. True, guys. While true I'm taking, inside this do, right here I'm going to take echo, welcome to DevOps. Welcome to DevOps. And here I'm taking done. Done, guys. Okay. Guys, now tell me, how many number of times this statement will execute, guys? How many number of times that statement will execute? Respond. How many number of times that statement will execute? Do you know that? Until this condition is failed. Until this condition is false. When this condition will fail, guys? No, it won't fail. It never fails, guys. It never fails. Here just we have taken while true. True, guys. It never falls and it never fails. Right? So infinite number of times this statement will execute. Now let me check. WQ. WQ. Okay. So now here let me check the permission. Right now chmod. Right here I'm giving the permission chmod at u plus x It infinite loop dot sh. Okay, perfect. So now let me run this infinite loop dot sh, guys. See, guys, it is in infinite loop state. See, continuously you are getting, you can come tomorrow and you can see it will keep on execute like this. It will keep on execute like this. It never fail. It never fail, guys. Okay, this is called infinite loop. How you can stop this one? How you can break this, guys? How you can break this infinite loop here? Whenever it went into the infinite loop, how you can break this one? What key you need to press to break this one, guys? Just you need to press Control C. Just you need to press Control C to break this one, guys. Okay. 1 minute. See, guys, just you need to press Control C to stop infinite loop, guys. So let me add this point also here. Infinite loop. Infinite loop. Right here, just we are going to write while true we are taking, and here do we are taking. And inside this do, just I am printing echo welcome to DevOps. I am taking it here. Next here, done I am taking. Done I am taking it here. Okay, next, guys. Here just I am writing one note to stop infinite loop. To stop infinite loop, then what we need to do? Just press Control plus C. Control plus C, guys. Is it clear, guys? For loop, while loop, infinite loop, clear, everyone? Everyone clear about these three? Respond, everyone, guys. Everyone, please respond. Right. Perfect. Let me check, guys. Who's there? Ben, Catherine, Sharon. Apart goes, any new persons are there? Apart goes, any new persons are there? Only goes. If any new persons are there, apart goes, please raise the hand once here. All right, guys. So next we are going to talk about functions, guys. Next we are going to discuss about functions. Functions we are going to discuss. Okay. What is this functions, guys? Why we need to go for these functions? What advantage we have with these functions, guys? What is this functions? See, guys, the big task can be divided into several smaller tasks using these functions, guys. The big task, right? So you can divide into several smaller tasks. Okay, Mitchell. Guys, observe carefully. What is this function, guys? Right, by using functions, the big task we can divide into several smaller tasks. Okay. Function is used to perform an action, guys. See here, guys, what I'm going to do, observe carefully. Here, I want to do addition of two numbers. Here, A is there, B is there. So now I want to do addition of two numbers like this. And subtraction, I want to do A minus B. And multiplication, right, like this. And division, so like this. And floor division, so like this. and modulo. So like this, guys, like this, I want to do all these things, guys. Assume this is a big task. Assume this is a big task, guys. Now, by using function, what you can do, you can divide a big task into several small tasks. Function is used to perform some action, guys. Instead of writing like this, what I will do, here I will take one add function. I will take one add function, and I will take one sub function. I will take one multiplication function, and I will take one division function. I will take one modulo function. So like this, the entire big task I have divided into smaller task. So this is one task, guys. This is one task. This is one task. This is one task. This is one task, guys. Like this, I have divided into several smaller tasks, guys. Okay. Next, guys. Here, a function is nothing but what? Function is used to perform an action, guys. Now, I'm saying this is one function. What action this function will perform? Addition action it will perform. What action this function will perform? Subtraction. What action this function will perform? Multiplication. What action this function will perform? Division. What action this function will perform? Modulo. Function is used to perform an action. The big task can be divided into several smaller tasks. Okay, right. By using functions, we can divide our task logically, guys. See, guys, if you write everything like this one by one, right? So it is very difficult to understand, guys. Here, logically, if you divide this big task into smaller tasks, you can understand. Oh, so this is going to perform addition action. So this is going to perform subtraction. So this is going to perform multiplication. This is going to perform division. This is going to perform modulo. So by seeing the function name only, we can tell what this function is going to perform. By seeing the function name only, we can tell what this function is going to perform, what action this function is going to perform, guys. And one more thing, see, in my code, in my application, I want to do addition multiple places, guys. I want to do addition multiple places. In that case, instead of rewriting the logic everywhere, right, if you write once, you can reuse this function wherever you want, guys. You no need to write every time, guys. Wherever addition is required, everywhere you no need to write the logic. Just write once and use many number of times. Write once, use many number of times. You can call this add function, right, any number of times wherever you require. That is reusability. Reusability, guys. The main purpose of the functions is reusability purpose. We will write the functions, guys. Okay, observe carefully. Let me put those points at here, guys. Right, the big task, it can be divided into several smaller tasks, right, using functions, guys. By using functions, what we can do, a big task we can divide into several smaller tasks, guys. Okay, next, guys, function is used to perform an action. One function is used to perform an action. Next, guys, using functions, what you can do, using functions, we can divide our task, logically. We can divide our task logically, guys. Next, functions are reusable, guys. Functions are reusable, guys. Guys, have a look into this. Guys. The big task can be divided into several smaller tasks. Function is used to perform an action. Using functions, we can divide our task logically. Right here, functions are reusable, guys. Functions are reusable. Observe carefully this, guys. Observe carefully this. Read it, guys, once. Read the statements once. Guys, from beginning onwards, I'm telling one word. In the class itself, you should get everything, guys. In the class itself, you should get everything. Don't go with the blind minds, guys. Okay, don't go with the doubtful minds. In the class only, you should get everything, every concept, guys. Okay, fine. So now here, let me write the syntax of the function. Let me write the syntax of the function, guys. Syntax. How you will write the function syntax? Right. First, we should start with a keyword, guys. That is called function. We should start with a keyword that is called function, guys. And here we need to put function name. Function name we need to give it here. Observe carefully, guys. Function and function name we need to give. Function name can be anything you can give. Function name you can give any name, guys. But right, this is a mandatory one. Keyword, function keyword is mandatory. Right, next. Here, if you give this parenthesis, then only, right, so we can tell this is the function, guys. Okay, so next here, curly brace. Curly brace will represent starting of the function. Starting of the function. And here, this one represents ending of the function. In between, we need to write our logic, guys. In between, we need to write our logic. Logic, whatever the logic is there, that logic we need to write inside the function at here. Okay, observe carefully, guys. Observe carefully, this is the syntax of the function. Here, some commands. Commands to execute. Commands to execute, we need to write it here. So this is the syntax of the function. You should start with the function keyword and you need to provide the name of the function. Inside that, you need to write your logic. You need to write your commands, guys. Okay, perfect. So now let me do, guys. Let me do it here. Right here, what I am going to do, observe carefully. Let me take one example, guys. Let me take one example at here. Here, I'm going to write the function. Here, I'm going to write one function, guys. Function. Here, I'm going to take the name of the function is welcome. Welcome function, I'm taking it here. Right? So inside this welcome function, what command I will write? Just I will write one echo command. Echo, right here, welcome to shell scripting. Welcome to shell scripting classes. So this is the logic which I have written inside the function, guys. Guys, observe carefully. Guys, observe carefully here. Here, what I am doing, here I have written a function that is welcome. See, function keyword as it is I am using. And here, name of the function I am giving as welcome. Name of the function I am giving as welcome. As already I told, function name based on the requirement, you can give anything, guys. Some relevant names we need to give. Some relevant names we need to give. I want to perform addition. Then what I can give as the name, function name add. I want to do the subtraction. Then what I can give as function name sub. So like that, some relevant names we need to provide. See here, welcome function. I want to welcome the people to attend for the shell scripting classes. So that's why just I have given the name of the function is welcome function. And inside that, I have written the statement, guys. Echo, welcome to shell scripting classes. Okay. Now, see, guys, let me write this one. Let me copy paste this one in our file, guys. Go to here. Go to here. Right. So now vi functions.sh I am taking. Okay. So, okay. Now go to here. Already we have one function with this. Let me delete all these things. Right. See, guys, let me paste our code. Here I have put this code, guys. Now, WQ. Let me run this one, guys. Right here, functions.sh. Are you getting that statement, guys? Are you getting that result? Are you getting the result here when I executed this? No, you are not getting any result here. Why? Why you are not getting anything? Here, just we have written the function. Just we have defined the function. If you want execute this function, you should call this function explicitly. This function is not executed earlier. Whenever you run this shell script file, this function is not executed. Why it is not executed? If you want execute this, you should call this function explicitly, then only this function will execute. Here, just we defined the function. If you define the function, it won't execute. You should call. You should call, guys. Then only it will respond. Then only it will respond. Suppose if anybody not called you, can you respond for them? See, guys, I and you, we both are here, right? So if I won't call you, can you respond for me? No, guys. Even physically you are present, you won't respond for me. Why? I haven't called you, then you won't respond. If you want to respond, I need to call you. Hello, mister, how are you? I need to call, then only you will respond. Here also, physically you define the function, but where you are calling this function, right? When this function will respond, you should call. You should call by using name. How if you want to call any other person, how you will call? By using the name, you will call that person, then only that person will respond. Same here also, right? If this function wants to respond, you should call this function by using the function name. By using the function name, then only this function will respond. Then only this function will respond. How you will call? See, guys, here welcome. Welcome is the name of the function. Welcome is the name of the function. By using that function name only, I'm going to call here. By using that function name only, I'm going to call it here, guys. If you are not calling the function, then it would respond. Then it won't respond. Just you need to call by using function name. That's it. Now save this. Again, run it, guys. Yes, now see, guys, it is responded. Welcome to shell scripting classes. Welcome to shell scripting classes. It is responded. Okay, so now you may ask, can I pass the arguments to this function? Can I pass the arguments to this function? Yes, you can pass the arguments also to this function. How you can pass the arguments, guys? Observe carefully. Right, you can pass in two ways, guys. Directly you can hard code inside the function itself, or else you can pass dynamically at the time of calling that function also. You can hard code inside the function, or else you can, right, so provide the values dynamically at the time of calling the function. Now observe carefully. First, let me hard code inside the function, guys. Okay, here I'm going to take name of the function is add function. Name of the function is add. I'm taking it here. Okay, right now inside this, here what I'm going to do, guys, here I'm going to provide the values. N1 equal to 100 I am giving, and here N2 equal to 200 I am giving. N1 equal to 100, N2 equal to 200 I have given it here. So next here echo, here what I am going to print, guys, here what I am going to print, observe carefully. Echo, I want to print sum of these two numbers. I want to print sum of these two numbers, guys. How you will print this? See, guys, so like this. So like this. Here dollar of N1, right, plus dollar of N2. Dollar of N2, I'm going to print it here. Okay. Now save this WQ. Run it. Enter. 1 minute. 1 minute, guys. Insert. Let me remove one parenthesis. Sorry. Function. Okay. We haven't called, right? Right. We have called different name, right? Same, guys. Okay. Now here, keep this parenthesis, guys. Okay. Now here, change the function name. Here we are using welcome, but we changed the function name as add. Okay. Now check it once. WQ. Run this. See, guys, here what you are getting? 300 you are getting. 300 you are getting. What we are doing here? We are writing one function that is add function. Here we are writing a function that is add function. Inside the add function, we have hard coded these two values. N1 equal to 100, N2 equal to 200. And here we are finding the sum of those two numbers, guys. Okay. So now you may ask a question, right? So instead of hard coding the values inside the function like this, can I provide the values dynamically? Can I provide the values dynamically? Yes, you can provide the values dynamically also at the time of calling that function. How you will provide the values? Observe carefully. Here, I'm going to take like this, guys. 1 minute, 1 minute. Here, instead of giving 100, I will take $1. $1. Next here, I will take $2. $2, guys. Okay, means what, guys? At the time of calling the function, we need to provide the values. See, guys, here I'm going to provide 500. Right. See, guys, in first argument, whatever the first argument is available, so that value will go and assign to n1. Right. One means what? First argument. Next here, we are going to provide second argument as 700. Assume here I am giving 700, guys. Second argument, whatever you are taking, that value will be stored inside the n2. See, guys, n1 first argument will store in 1 means $1. In 1th position, which value is available, take that value and store inside n1. Next, in second position, what value is available, take that value and store inside n2. Then find the sum for those two numbers. Earlier, what we did, inside the function only we had to coded the values directly. But now what we are doing, we are passing these values dynamically at the time of calling the function. You can do both, guys. Okay. So now let me run this program. Let me run this script once. WQ. Okay. Now execute this. Enter. See, guys, here 500 plus 700, 1200 you are getting as the output. 1200 you are getting as the output at here. So like this, you can hard code the values inside the function, and you can provide the values dynamically at the time of calling the function also. At the time of calling the function also, guys. Okay. Is it clear, guys? How to write the functions? Everyone, please respond. Everyone, is it clear? Everyone is clear how to write the function? New person, please respond. I want your response also. Is there? New person's response, please. Is this clear? How to write the functions is clear? You not responding. Fine. Fine, guys. Now let me write it here, guys. Let me note it down in the notes. Right. One more example here I'm going to take here. Right now, guys, see here, if you want to execute this, you need to call this function explicitly by using function name. Okay, fine. So now here, one more example I'm going to take here. Function add I am taking it here. Okay, inside this function, just I am going to take n1 equal to 100, and n2 equal to 200 I am taking. And here I am printing echo, see, guys, here dollar of n1 plus n2, dollar of n2. Okay, so like this we have taken, and here we need to call the function explicitly. Okay, same, I'm going to pass the values dynamically also. Right, another example here I'm giving, I'm going to call the values dynamically. Right, here I will provide the values. Here at the time of calling the function, I will provide 500, 700, and here I will give those values, guys. Right, here dollar of 1 in one the position, whatever the value is, that value will take and assign to this n1. Here dollar of 2, like this we will take this. Okay, perfect, guys, perfect. So now one more important thing, guys, one more important thing which we need to follow, right, while in real time, guys. One more important thing which we need to follow in real time. Observe carefully, guys. Insert, guys. Here, first line, we are taking shebang. First line, we are taking shebang, guys. After the shebang, right, in real time, we will take the metadata also. We will take the metadata also in real time, guys. What is that metadata? What is that metadata? Why we need to take that metadata, guys? Even, right? So developer knows very well, guys. Right? So while writing the, right, any service class or any controller or any dev class, right? While writing the classes, while writing the programs, guys, right? In that class, we will write that metadata, guys. Metadata means who written this script file, right? Who is the author of script file, right? When he written this script file, right? For which purpose he written this script file. So that metadata we need to take. Metadata is nothing but what? Data about data, right? More details we are providing. If tomorrow any new person is joined, right, by seeing that metadata, he can able to understand easily who written this file, when he written this file, right, for which purpose he written this file, everything he can understand easily. Writing metadata inside the script file is a recommended approach, right? How you will write the metadata? After shebang, right, we will take like this. After shebang, we will take like this. After shebang, we need to take like this, guys. Inside this, we will write the metadata, guys. Inside this, we will write the metadata here. First, tell the name of the author. First, tell the name of the author here. Author name we need to provide. Author name equal to Raju. I am giving it here. Next, date I am going to give. Date, I have created this file today. 28th is today date, 2024, right? So, and here I need to tell for which purpose you are writing this file, right? This script, right? This script outputs the, this script outputs the addition of two numbers. Addition of two numbers. What this script will do? What this script will do? So like this, we need to provide some metadata also, guys. So tomorrow, if any new person is joined in our team, by seeing this metadata, easily he can able to understand, oh, who written this file, when he written this file, what purpose he written this file, and what is the version of this file. What is the version? 1 minute, guys. What is the version of this file? Version means, right, first time he written or any modifications he has done, right, everything he can able to understand, guys. Version of this file, everything. 1 minute. Okay, here you can take version also. Here you can take version also, guys. This is the first version or second version also you can take it here. Version v1 I am taking like this. Okay, so like this, you can provide the metadata also here. It is recommended, guys. Writing this metadata is a recommended approach. By seeing this metadata only, we can tell everything. You no need to go through this code to understand, guys. Right? You no need to go through this code to understand what this script is going to perform. Right? Just to understand what this script is going to perform, you no need to go through the entire code. If you see this metadata, then you can understand what is the who is the author of this file, when he written this file, what the script will do, what is the version of the script, right? Everything you can understand by seeing this metadata only. That's why writing metadata is very, very important in real time. Right? Not only script file, you can write a Java program, you can write a Python program. Everywhere you need to write this metadata. By seeing metadata, people can understand easily what this file is going to perform, what this program is going to perform, what this script is going to perform, guys. Now tell me, metadata is important or not? See, guys, starting of these lines, why we are putting this hash symbol, guys? Why we are putting this hash symbol? We are keeping everything in the comment. Don't execute this metadata. Right? I don't want to execute the metadata. That's why we are giving some comments, guys. Okay. Just we are keeping as comment at here, guys. Okay. Right. Writing metadata is very, very important. Not only for the scripting, guys. Any programming language also, writing metadata is very, very important. Okay, so now let me copy this also. Copy this line. Right now, go to our notes. Go to our notes. In our notes, I'm going to keep this one, guys. Writing metadata inside shell script file. Inside shell script file. Okay, is it clear? Fine. Fine, guys. Today's session is clear. What we discussed in today's session, why while loop, right? How to write the infinite loop, and we discussed about the functions, guys. Is it clear? Everyone is clear about today's session? Everyone, please respond. Everyone is clear? Okay. So tomorrow we will understand some real-time scenarios, guys. In real time, how we will use these shell scripting files, right? So we will understand real-time scenarios, guys. This basics is enough. Now you guys are clear how to write the condition, how to write the loops, how to write the functions, how to write the command line arguments, how to write the variables. You guys have the basics, guys. You guys have the basics. Tomorrow we will implement some real-time scenarios, guys. Okay, by tomorrow session I will close the shell scripting. From day after tomorrow, as I told, I will start the AWS cloud. Okay, my laptop is going to switch off now. Right, everything is fine. Yes, right. Please practice all these things before coming to tomorrow session. Tomorrow we are going to understand some of the real-time scenarios. Real-time scenarios are very, very important, guys. Okay, in real time where we will use shell scripting, right? That we are going to understand in tomorrow session. Okay, fine. Very good. Very good, guys. I will share these notes, guys. Now we don't have this Zoom problem, guys. It got resolved. That's why it not disconnected today. Right, that problem. Right. So now we don't have this Zoom problem. It got resolved, right? Okay, but guys, right, so I will share that recording separately, guys. Some problem is happening in the drive, guys. I'm trying to identify that issue, right? So it is taking more time to process that, guys. Right, so still I'm investigating that, right? So till that time I will pass that share that recordings separately, guys. Why? Because separately it is recording in my Zoom, right? I will take that one and I will upload, guys. Okay, fine. So tomorrow, right, we will discuss more about the shell scripting, real-time scenarios and everything. From day after tomorrow, we will discuss AWS cloud. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining. Thank you.